I'm so blind. How do you do this?
I know, that's what Kyle said. He was like, I'm blind.
Oh, how do we do this?
What's up, guys? It's me, Lycia, and today I'm here with Alyssa. You guys know her. She's been on my channel before. She's my best friend.
I'm all awkward. Hey.
Today, we are doing a mukbang, a Wingstop mukbang. We got 40 wings. How many different flavors? 5?
5. We have
5 flavors.
Hawaiian, mango habanero,
Sweet Korean. I think it's sweet Korean. It's Korean, the Korean flavor. And then
lemon pepper,
and then the atomic one. Ooh. The really, really hot one. Oh, I'm already hot. You're not hot?
I'm hungry.
I'm sweating.
I'm hungry.
Okay, so I guess should we show everything? Like, put up the camera and stuff?
How do you do this? How does a YouTuber do this? I think this is the Korean sauce. What is it? Spicy Korean. That one is lemon pepper.
That's my favorite. I mean, it's actually the only one I've tried, so.
Maybe we can just guess as we go, because I don't know which one's which.
And then we have some, you know, gotta get our veggies in. This tiny ass thing. Ranch, because we need our dipping sauces. What drink did you get? You want to show them or tell them?
I got the best soda, Dr. Pepper. Best soda out there.
I was like, my head's
out there.
Yeah, and I got... I'm like forgetting what I got.
Strawberry lemonade.
I got strawberry lemonade. Light. Less sugar.
Yes.
I asked you guys what we should talk about because I'm a boring ass bitch and I don't know what to talk about, so.
It's like, not like we don't know what to talk about, but I feel we talk about a lot of the things already that we normally would talk about, so it's kind of like, how do we start that conversation over again?
Yeah.
I totally was sniffing this too close to my nose.
The egg! Someone said the egg that I told you about yesterday.
Yeah. I didn't know about it until yesterday, and I thought it was kind of like, I don't know. It's like, it's funny, but at the same time, it's like,
it's ridiculous.
It's kind of sad how entertaining we can get.
I think it's funny that they like yanked it away from Kylie Jenner. I'm excited to try this one. I want to try to guess like which one it is.
I think
Did you already try it?
Yeah. That one's not hot. Yeah, it's like really sweet. I think it's Hawaiian.
Hawaiian, I think. Yeah, it's sweet. I like it though. It's really good. Wow.
You said conspiracy theory, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I have a theory. Not so much a conspiracy. Well, I mean, I guess it's a conspiracy theory, but hold on, let me chew. Okay, cool. Alright, so I don't know what people believe about like aliens and stuff, but like I'm not a believer, but I'm not a full believer because you just don't know, you know, it's very like the unknown. I live in Gilroy, which is like 30 minutes away, so I drive a lot and I'm like by myself a lot, so like always in my head. I think that we're aliens, right? Like we're the aliens, but like we're so like wrapped up in like the idea that like we're not, like there's other things out there, but I think that we are. And the only reason why I think that is because like in our history books or whatever, or like in science, you learn that there's dinosaurs and all that stuff beforehand, and all of a sudden a freaking mediator, those are like the people that solve problems. A meteor.
I knew what you meant.
Yeah,
I just gleeked on you, or I gleeked over here somewhere. I have a problem with that. I gleek a lot.
Yeah, so yeah, back to what I was saying. Like a comet or a meteor. Yeah, there it is. Like came and like got rid of all the dinosaurs apparently, and then all of a sudden there's humans. Like,
what if it was a UFO?
What? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What if it was a spaceship and then like we've been here for so long to the point where like we don't remember it, like we just assume, or like what if that's like what they're like hiding from us? So that's like our truth is like yeah, like it's at Area 51. Like what if the actual history is in Area 51, or like in Antarctica because no one can go to Antarctica.
Really?
Yeah, you can't go to Antarctica.
Period?
I don't think you can. Like they don't let you out there or something like that. Like that's why they said that some
people don't live there.
No.
I don't know why my dumbass thought that people live there. Like, oh, it's another continent. People live there.
Yeah, like
I know people live
that's
in
Alaska,
like
the like North Pole or whatever. Like people can't go there. That's why people assume that Santa lives there. I know. Santa, I know him. What if, you know, like what if the truth is there and like, whoa. And then another theory that I have is that like, you know how we only know 5% of our body of water and the planet is 75%? Okay, so what if like when people see like mermaids or all that stuff, what if it's aliens that are living in the ocean? And like the reason why we can't go like a certain amount of like depth in the water, I guess, is because there's a force field around all their stuff. And so that's the reason why when we get to a certain, like, level, all of a sudden we can't, like, we crash. Or, like, yeah.
Okay, so I just watched this movie, and I've been wanting to watch it for a while, even though it had really bad reviews. It's called The Meg. Have you seen it? Like, about that giant prehistoric shark, the megalodon. It was, like, huge. It's, like, supposed to be between, like, 60 to 80 feet long. It's huge. Enormous. Bigger than, like, any whales that we have. They literally, like, could eat a whale.
Yeah.
Eat whales. And pretty much all the scientists say that, like, it's extinct. Because, like, if they were still alive, we'd see, like, whales with, like being bit into or, like, surviving whales or something. They say that it's extinct because they haven't seen any of that stuff. And there's, like, they found fossils, but, like, that's about it. But I was just thinking, like, how can you rule anything out, honestly, if we've only explored, like, 5% of the ocean? What if they're hiding down there? I don't know.
Yeah, no.
There's probably a lot of loopholes to that I don't know, but I personally just, like, I feel like I can't rule anything out unless I know for myself, like I see. That's how I feel about aliens, too.
That's what I'm saying. I'm, like, not a believer, but I'm not a believer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, in between.
I'm, like, skeptic about it, but at the same time, there's, like, not, like, full proof.
Yeah. Like, there's doubt.
Yeah. I think that one's the Korean one. That one's kind of sweet.
I love boneless.
Me too. I'm really eager to eat. And you don't waste anything.
Less mess.
Yeah. Facts.
It's a little spicy. I like it.
What else can we talk about? What is your, well, you did a video about, like, your zodiac signs. Obviously, you believe in astrology. Right? I mean, I believe, like, I think it has effect. I don't believe it fully because it is so generic. Like, we read, like,
like, because, like, everybody's a different person.
Yeah, but then, like, at the same time,
certain parts of it. And
I do believe it has some type of, like some type of pull because, like, you know how, like, the moon has, like, a control over the tides, like, the ocean, like, it has control over the water and all that stuff, and, again, our bodies are made of mostly water, so obviously I think it does have, like, some type of effect on us. Yeah. So, like, to rule it out, like, completely, like,
yeah.
kind of, like, ignorant. I'm scared. What if this is...
I feel like that's it. Because, like, it looks like death. That one looks like death. Show it to the camera.
I'm all like...
Wait, I want to try it with you.
What if it's, like... Okay. I'll make it a little closer because there's, like, stuff, like, there's chili on it.
Oh, we still need to do a thumbnail, too.
Do you see that? Look at that. We should have done that with all the chickens.
Yeah.
Look at all those chickens. Cheers.
He needs some milk.
My throat, it like went down wrong a little bit, and I was like, oh shit. It's not as spicy as I thought it would be. For being atomic. I thought it was gonna be like spicy noodle challenge spicy. It is hot. Like it's like so hot, it's like bitter kind of. Has the bitter aftertaste.
What it reminds me of is like when you go to like a gas station, like if you're on a trip and they have like that jerky. You know what I'm talking about?
I haven't tried it.
Okay, well there's jerky and it has like chili flakes on it. And that's what it tastes like. But is it hitting you?
It's hitting my stomach.
This is not good. This is not fucking good.
I mean,
okay, it just got really hot real quick.
I don't like. I can feel like kick, but I'm not like.
My face is
like I can eat another
hot.
one.
This is because I'm white.
I can totally eat another one.
Bitch.
I'm probably gonna eat another like round around everything else before I come back to that. I didn't even finish it all.
What about the Paul McCartney conspiracy theory that I told you at my house? Remember on game night? Remember how I said that like back in the day? So when the Beatles first became like really big, like they did the whole like British crossover, whatever. All the stuff.
Mango? Habanero?
I think so. I don't know. Maybe. They gave us a lot of mango habanero. But like, so like Paul McCartney, like I guess he was like leaving the studio and he was like driving and he got in a car accident and died, right? Mm-hmm. But like because they were so big and like they didn't, like so many people were so in love with them that like the Secret Service of England or something like that was like talking to the Beatles and was like, hey, like we can't let anyone know because then like these girls are just start killing themselves and all that stuff. So then they did a lookalike contest, whatever. So the Beatles like didn't go on tour for a really long time. Supposedly they canceled their tour because of the accident. Like, oh yeah, we're waiting for Paul to recover, blah blah blah. Mm-hmm. And then they did a lookalike contest for like who looks like Paul McCartney. And then they found a guy and then
With surgery?
yeah, plastic surgery, and like all that stuff. And they started like touring with him. That's why you can kind of look at pictures. He like, well, obviously now Paul McCartney is older, and obviously he's gone through like, I wouldn't say obviously gone through plastic surgery, but I mean like celebrities, they do that stuff.
Yeah, like Botox and stuff.
Yeah. So like it doesn't look exactly the same, but like if you like look at before and after pictures, or like listen to like before and after pictures, like songs and stuff like that, or like
his voice.
Yeah, and they even say that like some of like, what's it called? What album was it? There's this one. It's like the.
This one's too hot for me too.
You're lame,
dude. I don't know what's wrong with me. I would think after doing the spicy noodle challenge, I'd at least have a better tolerance for.
I should have expected it when lemon pepper was the one you picked.
My upper lip is sweating. This happened when I did
dead.
the spicy noodle challenge too. I need vegetables.
But anyways, the conspiracy theory, it's like you can look up it on YouTube, or you can even look it up on Netflix. I watched a documentary on it. I did a project and everything on it too. But like they even say like in some of their songs, if you play it backwards, it says Paul's dead, not Paul, blah blah blah. And there's even like supposedly like in their album covers, they were trying to do like a subliminal message, like the Abbey Road one, like specifically like it symbolizes like Paul being dead or something like that. But yeah, it's a conspiracy theory. I know, it's like low-key running. Ew.
See, I'm not the only one.
But like, I'm not like, I need vegetables.
How does your body mind feel after quitting weed? That's a good question.
How is it so far?
So far.
Yeah.
Okay, so I stopped. You guys didn't know. I was a pretty big pothead. Like I smoked a lot. Like I'd smoke every day, and I was kind of like emotionally dependent on it. I felt like I needed to smoke to like function every day. It was just like, it was an addiction. There's this like misconception that weed isn't addictive, and while for some people that may be the case, but like for someone like me, I have an addictive personality. I get addicted to stuff easily. I get addicted to food easily. There was a time where I went through a phase of eating Panda Express every day. You remember that? It happened with In-N-Out too, and like Taco Bell, and McDonald's. It's just like, I get addicted to stuff. I don't know. So I was addicted to weed. For a long time, I kind of like, it's not that I denied it, like I knew it was an issue, but I never took steps to really like try to fix the problem. I'd always try to like smoke less, but in the end, I still felt like I needed to smoke, even if it was just a little bit, and that's what addiction is. Like, even if it's just a little bit, like feeling like you need to have it, I hated that, and it really took a toll on my mental health and my work ethic, and
even us hanging out and stuff. Because
Yeah.
I didn't smoke, but you did all the time, so it was like kind of hard for us to hang out.
Yeah. So I just felt like I wanted to be a better version of myself for like my boyfriend, for my family, for my friends. I just wanted to stop being addicted to something and feeling like I needed something.
I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. I need it!
That was my New Year's resolution. I started on the 2nd though, not on the 1st,
So far, so
Yeah.
good, but
last time I smoked was on the 1st. It's the 15th now, so it's been like 13 days, right? So it's been like almost 2 weeks since I stopped. I have not smoked once at all. And I've felt such a big difference. Like when I was filming videos, most of the time, if you guys haven't noticed, a lot of people would comment sometimes, not a lot, but like a couple people would be like, she's high, she's this, she's that. I can tell she smoked one before this or something. I just feel like a different person. I feel a lot like my energy is a lot, like it's more up. I feel more positive. I'm also I started like on antidepressants. I'm taking Prozac, so that's probably been helping too.
just fell in.
Oh, I haven't had any of the fries. I want to try the fries.
Dude, I've been munching on it. You better eat some.
So, yeah, what was it? I already forgot.
You were almost, I was like watching it. I was like,
I felt like I couldn't say like a full fucking sentence. Like I could not like convey how I felt or anything, or like just speak in front of the camera. I felt so like anxious, and like for the longest time I was using it because of my anxiety. And I feel like it actually made it worse, and I didn't realize it. When I'd smoke, I'd be a
just
lot
so
more quiet.
quiet.
And I didn't like that about myself. Like, I mean, I've never just liked being the quiet person. I've always wanted to be more outgoing, and I've gotten more outgoing over the years, but
For sure.
I feel like it definitely helped to like stop smoking weed. And it's overall just had a better impact on my life. So I'm glad I stopped. Los Angeles snakes. I'm like, who do we talk about first? Why don't we talk about Logan Paul?
I think he's just,
Okay, he's not a snake, but he's just done some shitty things, and this is just another
dumb.
shitty thing on the top. Like,
he's just dumb.
Yeah.
No offense. I don't know if he'll ever watch this or even care who I am or like what I have to say, but he's your typical fuckboy. Like he just does things for attention.
frat boy.
Yeah, that's what it is. Like he does things for attention or he says things, but I don't think he means it like full on intentionally. I just think that he's like
He doesn't think things through.
he does exactly. He doesn't think before he speaks. He just talks.
Let's like just talk about
Yeah,
the drama that's going on with him right now. So he said that he was gonna go gay
For a month, yeah.
in the month of March. They're
Yeah.
doing like a different thing for like every month or
Yeah.
something for this year, and he said he was gonna do that. And then somebody like this organization, I think they responded like from the LGBTQ community and was like that's not how it works.
Yeah.
And then he was like, why don't you come on my podcast next week to talk about it? Like he's
Yeah.
monetizing after the fact, like
He's doing it for attention.
this whole thing. It's just
Attention. Like people get so mad about the Paul brothers, but at the same time, you're giving them what they want. Like it's basically just like, you know when you have like an annoying sibling and they won't leave you alone until you like, because like they want that attention. Like they want to annoy you. They want like, it's like they get like they feed off that like, what's it called? Like
the attention,
yeah,
literally.
basically.
Yeah. Damn. It's just crazy. Yeah.
I'm like not even like biting. I'm like literally like, you know like when you watch like animes and they eat food and they take like big bites and there's stuff. That's literally what I'm doing. So I'm like, I feel like them watching this are like, damn, her mouth's hella big. I'm just like shoving shit in my mouth. Like,
You know, take a thumbnail. How do we even? We already ate a lot.
I know. Does it work? I don't know how to make thumbnails.
Oh, so cringy. That's so funny.
It's cringe.
It's cringe.
Let it go.
Lost love.
Lost love.
What do you mean?
You don't really have any like lost loves. They're just stupid boys.
All very like immature.
But at the same time, you learned a lot from them.
Yeah, that's true.
So, thank you.
Like, it taught me like what I don't want in a person, like in a guy.
One
So, they were
taught me-
boys. They're not men. I'm a man now.
What? Not really love. One taught me patience. One taught me pain. Now I'm so amazing. Wow, that. If you were doing an ASMR, that would have been like very. Yeah.
Oh, Tate, you walking in a fashion show. Yes, I'm walking in a fashion show for Good Times magazine.
What?
Yeah, they're doing, okay, so I had previously done a shoot in their merch, and they're gonna have some new pieces that they're designing.
Nice. Why do they cut these so thick?
I know, I was biting this shit,
Oh,
and
she
it was that
did.
big. I was like,
Look at how small yours is.
yeah, I'm gonna be walking in their fashion show, and it's gonna be in Sacramento
When?
in March. Dress rehearsal's on the 9th of March, and then it's like a week later. So yeah, pull up,
That's so cool.
pull up,
Congrats.
skirt.
Please practice your walk though. You don't want to be a Kendall Jenner.
I know. I know, I have to like send you that video of that little Asian girl.
Cover girl, put the bass in your walk. Head to toe, let your whole body talk.
She's Filipino?
I think so.
Oh.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
her walk is fierce.
Oh no! Look at Miss Philippines.
Ooh.
Look at Miss Philippines. Her walk is insane.
You always do better than Kendall Jenner.
No
shade.
Yeah, I'm like no shade. Honestly, she's so freaking pretty. It's just
Yeah.
saying like,
For how much you're being paid,
yeah, or like
she's the highest paid model.
exactly like
So like, you should be walking.
so much better. Like
Yeah.
you have the money
So
to take
stiff.
classes.
There's a couple people who asked about this, so I guess I'll just talk about it. We're talking about glams and why it ended. So we were just talking about this the other day. She's
Yeah.
like, you need to make a video talking about
I'm like,
why glams
Pretty
ended.
sure people are like curious, you know,
So I talked about this, but not in like,
full depth.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't really want to because it's like in the past
Mhm.
and like I just don't want to bring up past shit and like
Mm-hmm.
I'm over and done with it. But I mean, basically the reason why it ended was I didn't get along with a couple of the girls that were in it. But I mean, everyone already knows who it is. And by the way, don't send them hate if you know who it is, and don't comment their names.
Nobody
in the
cares
comments.
anymore. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't want to give any attention to them or the situation. It wasn't like I just didn't like them. Like, they did shit to me that was just fucked up. And it was to the point where it's like I could not do it anymore. And I lived with these girls for less than a month because like we had like 30 days to decide in that apartment if we were gonna leave or stay.
Yeah.
And
like, it started off fun and dandy. Like, I remember talking to you about it, and then all of a sudden shit just hit the fan.
shit really did hit the fan. I remember I was like so
Stressed.
upset and stressed. I let myself be put in that situation, but it was so overwhelming and stressful. I remember I was freaking out. I went into my room and I closed the bathroom door. I got in the shower. I sat in the bathtub and just let the water run on me, and I played satin music, and I was just crying. And then I called my mom and I drove to Woodland Hills. Why did I drive there?
You had a friend there, didn't you?
Did I?
Yeah, you were staying with a friend because you couldn't stay in the same apartment as them anymore.
Oh no, I went there because I was hanging out with Cam, because he lived in Woodland Hills with Kaylin and Miles at the time. But we already said we were gonna hang out, and I was just like, that's even better. I'll just like get my mind off of it. And I called my mom. This long conversation.
Do you want to carrot or celery?
Told her I didn't want to live with them anymore. That I could not do it. Huh?
Want the carrot or the celery? Carrot. I'll take the celery.
And that's basically what happened. They moved home eventually after like staying with someone else for a long time. They tried to turn Dana against me. They tried to make Dana hate me.
Yeah. I remember
Me
you
and
telling
Dana
that.
ended up becoming great friends. They tried to get Dana to confront me and like fight me when I went to go pick up some shoes from Keon's house. It was just so much drama. They owe me like over $1,000, and they said they were gonna pay me, never paid me. I don't expect them to. I don't know if I'm gonna take them to small claims court or not. I don't think I'm gonna take them to small claims court because I don't even know when I'll get that money. It'll take such a long time, and I don't even wanna like
have to rehash.
rehash all this old shit. White privilege?
I believe it's there.
Yeah,
For
it's
sure.
there, for sure.
The only reason why, okay, I guess we can talk, like, read. The only reason why I say this is because one day, like, I think I was like 19, you were 18, and we were in LA. The Smashing Pumpkin story.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We were in LA. And
I did a story time about this.
She did, but just a quick summary. We were going to a party, but that's when, again, Lycia was really shy and did like, so we were waiting for other people we knew before we walked into this house. And so we're waiting in the front, it's just us and a group of girls. I'm the darkest one out of all the girls that were there. Like, I was with you, Shelby, and then like 2 other like white people that we just met, like we were waiting to go on the party with, and things like that. And then Destin, right? It was just all of us. Then all of a sudden a cop car rolls up. They put us against, like, basically detains us. And like, oh my god.
I forgot Destin was there. He was already in the house. Like, not like in the house, but he was like in that yard. And he was like watching everything from inside.
Yeah, because the cop was like, oh, like, you can go in, we just want to talk to the girls. Something like, he's like, let him go, but wanted to talk to us.
Yeah.
And so they put us in a line against like a fence or something like that. And like, they were just standing there for hella long. And then then they like, hey, like took me out of line, because I was standing next to her. They take me out of line and they move me all the way to the other side of the line. So I'm isolated basically. We're going through the line, they're going through the line asking everyone questions. Like, I think they got asked like 3 questions tops. Like, what's your name? What are you doing here? And where are you from? That's what they got. I got, what's your name? What are you doing here? Do you have any gang affiliated tattoos? Do you go to school? Like, all this stuff. Like, I got so many questions. I have never, ever, ever, ever felt discrimination like in my life until that moment. And like, I guess some people may take it and be like, oh, you're over exaggerating, blah blah blah, but like that feeling like just sucked.
Time we were at MagCon. You want to talk about that? Yeah.
How we met Shawn Mendes before he wasn't big, and now I just even like.
We met Cameron Dallas.
Oh,
Who's the one with the 100,000 followers?
dude, no, that was so funny. Okay, I'm a huge fangirl. I'm not gonna deny that. And so like when she was like low key like getting big in Vine, I would tell her about like all these Vines I would watch, and we just talk about them all the time. And then when MagCon was coming to the Bay, I was like, dude, we have to go and all that stuff. I was like even willing like to buy, like I was gonna get a hotel that night and everything too, but like we didn't confirm if we were going or not. So then like I was like, all right, then I'll just cancel the hotel room and things like that. And then the day of, she texts me or something like that. She's all, hey, like Matthew said he can get us in. Espinoza, that was crazy. You were friends with Matthew Espinoza.
Wait, was it Matthew?
Yeah.
Or was it Jake?
No, it was Matthew Espinosa. We hung out with Jake.
Oh.
But Matthew, remember he sent his grandpa out and he gave us the wristbands? You remember?
Matthew!
But then like at the same time,
Daddy.
it was like, okay, so they like she was like a big texter. Like if you talk to her online, she'll talk to you all the time. But then like in person, she was just like she didn't want people to like think that she was like leeching off of them or like all that stuff. So like when we were there, like they said like, oh, at a certain time you can go to the side, they'll take you backstage, blah blah blah. And then she didn't want to go, so we were just like waiting until like MagCon was like completely over. We're talking to Jake, and I remember her and I and Alana, we're sitting down on the floor, Jake's standing up, we're talking to him, and all of a sudden from like the top of the stairs, Cameron Dallas and like two of his fans or something like that were like not hanging, but like kind of like looking over, and then all you hear is Cameron go, who's the girl with 100K followers on Vine? And then like Lycia didn't say, like she was just like awkward, like, hey, that's me, but I just remember like thinking like, who? What? I didn't know, like, why does it matter? People are people. I just remember, like, we're talking to Jake Fushig, and all of a sudden, like, we see, like, 14-year-old, 15-year-old Shawn Mendes, like, running down the hall and jumping on Jake. Like, I think about that all the time because, like, thinking how, like, big, like, it was just weird, like, to think about, like, little things like that. Remember we went to Digitour? With Jack and Jack?
Oh my god, yeah. And Kenny.
Yeah. Cody was there.
Cody who?
He's a singer. He has a brother named Marcus. Do you know what I'm talking about? Every time I would go to those like things with her, like she would like obviously invite me because like I'd always be down. But then at the same time, it was like I'd go with her and like nobody would talk to me because I had nothing to like offer them, right? Like kind of. That's how I kind of felt.
I made that face because like it's fucked up.
Yeah, like I was like, is that not true? No. But like majority of the time, I would go to these things with them and nobody would talk to me. They were kind of just like, oh, like I was just like the friend or something like that. But then like there's always like those handful of people that actually kind of like acknowledge me, and it was kind of cool. Like that Cody guy, he acknowledged me. He was like, oh yeah, who cares about your followers? Come here, blah blah blah. Hell was like cool. What was it? Gianni and Kyle.
Now I remember! Cody John!
Yeah.
Marcus John!
Yeah.
Oh, I had the biggest crush on him. Well, not the biggest crush on him because he was already married.
Yeah, but they're like,
I was like, he's so hot.
Yeah. Do you remember the Machino brothers or Mochino, whatever they are?
Moschino?
You know what I'm talking about?
Who?
The three brothers. and they were-
Macchiato? Wait, but who?
Do you know the ones that always like did like shirtless, like they would just dance and all that stuff? You don't remember?
Them white boys.
No, not them. I was a big fan of them, and then one of them works for Jams.
Yeah, I thought they were hot.
Yeah, super hot. Disclaimer, she has a boyfriend and she loves him and they're
Yes.
in love and it's girl talk.
Girl talk, exactly.
The girls' room.
Was he just like working for the company, or was he was he like a base for like you know, like they dress up and they have the Jams
Yeah,
uniforms
yeah.
and they like stunt
Yeah,
and
he
stuff?
wears a uniform.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
sick.
I know. Like I saw him 2 years ago when he was he came to camp. I remember just like going to camp as like as a helper, not a coach yet. And I was just like, oh my god. I was like, this isn't happening. Like, what is going on? And then like obviously I talked to him about Vine and things like that. And then last year I saw him at Nationals. But like now he like knows who I am. He's like so nice. So it's like, but I'm still like when I see him, I think of like, oh my god, he's Vine.
Alright, I guess we should end the video. Thank you for watching. If you guys enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. Please, it helps me out a lot. Subscribe if you don't already. Click the notification bell so you know. Wait, what did you say?
I was like imitating you.
It's something weird with like YouTube's algorithm. Is that what it is? Or,
It's like Instagram.
it's just like
It's like Instagram.
It doesn't
like,
pop up.
It doesn't. It's not like.
it's not chronological
Yeah,
order.
that's what it is. It's not like that.
So like you don't always see my videos when they come out. So like you gotta make sure you have the notification on so you don't miss a video.
And like, if there's any like videos you'd like to see in the future, go ahead and comment that in below because we've been coming up with ideas, but we only have like so much, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to make a video like that. What's that one chick?
Oh,
That
short
shorts her
with
hair?
her nails, and
Yeah.
like just talks about like my nails are all short, but
You need to have a positive day.
yeah.
You know.
No man is gonna tell you how to live your life.
Period.
You know what it reminds me of?
Period.
Like Ooby, Ooby. You know, did you watch that? Hands with eyeballs.
Sock puppets?
No, it was literally their hands,
Hands?
and then it had like little eyeballs.
Did you ever watch what was it? Was it Kellogg's? It was just like an upside down mouth.
Yeah, the pops.
Yeah,
The
Pops.
Yeah.
Pops.
But no, there's a show and it was like, Ooby, you got a lot to say. got a lot to do, and he'll always love you. I don't even know how that goes, but I had a feeling that's what you were gonna say. I will see you guys next time I post a video, which will be next week. It will be next week. That is a guarantee because I'll fight her. Bye, bitch. Oh, bitches. Thank you next, bitch. Oh, sounds like a fart. I know, I totally thought you like real life farted. I was like, I just moved. I was like, did you see that video of Demi on Twitter where she just like shows her ass and it's some big ass fart? Farts are hilarious no matter how old you are, who you are, or where you are, or what you are. They never get old. Farts are great. Alright, we really need to end this video. We're like stuck here. Oh shit, I forgot. I didn't see my pants.
On a dick, shake that ass, yeah, throw it back, yeah. You and I, perfect match, yeah. Off the jack, yeah. Drinking now after hour, yeah. Whiskey sour, yeah. Then we end up on the floor, yeah. Then the bed, then the shower, yeah. Woo!